Isto está uma dona de casa do caralho, velho.
Estás?
Estás, até puta. Que até saiu para o chão a esfregar. Olha aquela de sujo.
Como é que é a minha putalhada dos meus subscritores? Está tudo?
Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Está.
Estou cheio de fome, caralho.
Vamos lá pessoal aqui do Twitch. E peraí, deixa eu ver se há aqui alguma coisa para apanhar. Mas é uma loja que eu tenho aqui umas merdas para vender. Aqui umas espadas que apanhei ontem. Acho que não há nenhuma missão para o Clube Gaming fazer. Eu vi aqui para aqui uma, não há aqui nenhuma. Mas agora não vou fazer, foda-se. Está a perceber? Agora está a fazer.
Bota e vira.
Volta e vira.
Cá fome, quero comer um pão. Ih, cá fome do caralho, maluco. Esta hora dá-me sempre uma fome. Nem é nada. Comprei um pão preto. Não sei que é esta merda.
Mas é bom, mesmo?
É preto. Esta merda deve ser. Merda qualquer. Não sei que é esta merda. O cara gostou. Um pão gostoso. Faz gostoso. E mexe devagarinho.
Ih, apanhei aqui uma cena.
Bem, não vou no FIFA. É, pronto. Zivkovic, número 7 da série, sim senhor.
O Zivkovic?
Uhum. Vamos close.
Just destroy it.
Não sei porquê, mas acho que vai pintar Brasil, pô.
O quê? O Mundial?
Yeah.
Pá, é possível, puto. Os gajos têm uma boa seleção.
Não sei porquê, pô. Não sei mesmo porquê, mano. Acho que o Neymar vai fazer um filho da puta do Mundial, mano.
Os gajos têm uma boa seleção.
Acho que eles têm uma boa equipa, mano. Acho que é uma equipa coesa, mano. Acho que já não vê o Brasil assim tão coesa há muito tempo.
E eles têm uma cena, porque eles têm todas as posições são boas.
E depois acho que têm, tipo, acho que têm bons defensivamente. Só falta o Daniel Alves mesmo.
Mas ele foi convocado, não foi?
Não, está lesionado.
Ele está lesionado, não está?
Eles têm um bom meio campo, mano. Não sei porquê, mano. E depois tem, pá, Neymar, mano. Neymar está a fazer a diferença mesmo.
Depois tem o Firmino que também está bem, percebe?
O William joga muito, puto. O William está a jogar muito.
Todos, o Coutinho, puto.
Outro. Pá, eu acho que eles têm uma equipa sólida, mano. Acho que o Paulinho ali no meio campo joga muito também. E pá, eu acho que eles têm uma equipa muito sólida, mano. Mesmo o próprio Casemiro, mano. Não sendo um bom jogador, onde ir para o meio campo, mano. Para virar gajos.
Tem gajos experientes.
Pá, com banha, mano. Tem gajos com banha já. Não é tipo aquele Brasil que é só jogar bonito, mas... O David Luiz está lesionado, não está? Por isso não foi?
Não. Eu acho que ele não foi porque ele quase não jogou, puto, este ano.
O gajo encostou, não foi?
O gajo é doido, dos cornos.
Não está lesionado, eu acho que está lesionado aqui no final da época.
Tipo, ok que o gajo não é o melhor jogador do mundo, mas foda-se, puto. Se não joga naquela equipa...
Ele não tem centrais melhores naquela equipa, mano. Deixa eu lá. E provou-se.
Joga com o Rudiger, eu curto o Rudiger, pronto. Pá, é aqueles treinadores doentes, estás a perceber?
Pá, nunca gostei muito dele, por acaso. Nem nas ventas, nem na seleção. Não gosto nada.
Ele chega ali e pronto, acha que pode... É tipo o Simeone, estás a ver? Maluco, quando anda correndo de um lado para o outro, feito maluco, mano. Opa.
Mas o Lopetegui foi muito engraçado, puto.
Mas ele foi despedido, puto.
O gajo foi despedido,
porque ele não avisou a federação. Mas também os gajos da federação são muito atrasados. Então vão despedir um gajo. Estes gajos são doidos.
Então negociam. Então, tipo, há um mês atrás deram renovação de contrato até o europeu e o gajo negocia pelas costas. Foda-se, putas, tem que ter mão pesada nisto, não é? Mas sim,
Para lá o IR.
foda-se.
O IR já era diretor desportivo da seleção, mas.
Ah,
Isso aí.
puto, eu já os conheço a todos, olha, não é
Pois.
por aí, puto, sinceramente, eu acho que não é por aí.
Ele já conhece a seleção toda.
Pumba.
Sei lá,
Vamos
na
ver.
seleção portuguesa ficar sem Fernando Santos e para lá um gajo
Não,
tipo.
puto, eu acho que era mais. O Fernando Santos é mais.
Tem mais impacto, né? Na seleção.
Uhum. Tem muito mais impacto na equipa. O Pategas não diria impacto nenhum naquela equipa. O Lopetegui não é um bom treinador, mano. Não é. Ponto final.
Claro que não, puto, acho que ninguém considera isso. Quer dizer, pelos bichos
Não é um
sim,
bom
né?
treinador, mano. Até possível, mano. Foda-se. O Lopetegui, mano. Real Madrid, pô. Gasto 6 meses está a ir embora, pô.
O gajo deve ter um empresário do caralho. Só pode, não vejo outra justificação.
Pá, não sei, mano. O Real Madrid também faz assim contratações de vez em quando. Um gajo até fica estúpido dos pernas. Cá foi para lá o Carlos Casqueiros, pô.
Pois foi, o Queiroz já treinou o Real Madrid. O Camais também já treinou o Real Madrid.
Pô, mas já. O Camacho está bem.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key.
Ah, depois eu ouvi o gajo a dizer, não se pode dizer não ao Real Madrid. Ah, pá, ele também não tinha que dizer não ao Real Madrid, pô.
Till the night afore the battle, a man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings on. He must have been, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees you listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back, come on. Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Would you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract.
Se entra para o Sterling.
You should wait here, just in case.
Quase que entrava. Ah, ma passo. Que sorte. Cabrão, cortou uma bola, hein? Cabrão, cortou outra bola.
Não, vou cagar neste, filho da puta.
Bom passo, cabrão. Penalti, caralho. Ah, foda-se, a ver. Aí, falhei o penalti. Pois é especialista em falhar penaltis.
Achas que és um dos melhores do mundo a falhar penaltis?
Foda-se facilmente. Acerto um, caralho. Foda-se.
Any tidings from Vizima? Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A-N.
Looking for trouble?
Está aqui o nosso amigo Vesemir. Vamos lá, Vesemir, o que é que fez?
Jennifer's in Vizima. Something wrong? Look around. Trouble brewing. Who are they? Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch. Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
Mas que esta é uma equipa, mano, incrível, foda-se. Estão lá 3, mas jogam uma pizza, mano, foda-se. Isso é esta merda.
We should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true. What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
Falhaço.
No. I can see that.
Tô se maré gol, caralho.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
Falta.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Caralho, puto. Eu estava aqui numa zona aqui do jogo, tivemos umas tripes com os gajos daqui, matamos esta merda, a aldeia toda, caralho.
Foda-se, pesa.
Brawl, we didn't start it.
Eles verem quem é que manda.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Pumba, 4.
How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard.
Mensagem, já me das antenas.
Looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but
Teu Lord Marega.
for me, patience has never been my strong suit. It's good to see you.
Aqui, isso.
I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits
quase
you in
entrava.
Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Ah, tá rua, boi. Faz porrada, o caralho. Rua.
He wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Olha, quase que me marcava.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction.
Como é que se levaram a marcar cá antes? Acho tudo fodido da cabeça, maluco.
Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Isto é um barato não marcar cantos, mano. Isto está fodido da cabeça, este gajo, mano.
Esse jogo está todo fodido, caralho.
É o gajo, porque o gajo está a tomar a Discord, mano. Mano, tem uma equipa que não tens noção da coisa, pô. Só craques, mano. Ainda agora meteu o Ronaldo, pô.
Meteu, tipo assim, suplente?
É?
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Isto entra. Olha, vai para a rua dele. Está a foder.
We should talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Caralho.
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty
Yes, caralho.
or not at all. The gentleman will be
E
seated
para
in the
ficar
Bells
batatas nesse rabo.
The what now?
in that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not
How
certain this is
much?
the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Bruce, commander of the Alba Division. Before I take you in to see the Emperor, some information I need you to verify.
Foda-se, mano.
It's
Tá
a
bom.
formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more
Maragan pior em campo, fosse
the siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Ariel.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Scoia'tael unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Foda-se, tem que andar a escolher roupas e o que era. Como é que eu levo toda a roupa com mais pinta?
Meu message. Caga nessa merda.
Que mandaste uma merda para o message?
Mandei. Muito bom.
Coitados, puto, levam tanga de toda a gente. Constantemente.
Pá, vi um gajo na televisão a dizer tipo, pá, isto, as saídas, pá, pode ser que não seja mal.
Esses gajos são doidos.
Pode ser que seja mal. E assim, pá, sair mais o Acunha, pá, isso aí, se calhar já vai começar.
Agora sim está tudo.
Só foi o Patrício, o William, o Gelson, o Dost. Que é isso? Tá, mas for o Acunha agora pode tudo. Não tem equipa, puta, não tem equipa.
Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Tão bom, sabe tão bem ver o Sporting.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
Se perdem com o del Portugal.
The gentleman's complexion is light enough.
O Sporting
The
Lisboa.
gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence? 200 lashes. I do not wish that upon him, so I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave.
Tá bem, filho da puta.
Wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Please, this is neither the time nor the place for such antics. The gentleman will watch carefully. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
The gentleman will rehearse. Eu sei, ó filha da puta.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly.
Dá-lhe a bola à frente da baliza, lá.
Vamos lá falar com o Imperador, a ver o que é que o Imperador quer.
Que é pau.
Só pá.
Grimi eb art kerze. Dijfen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Ow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the order.
Welchen Namen? Wat kan favort? I thought you bowed before the man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence.
My daughter Cyrilla. She's
Da paz.
returned. And she's in danger.
Anda, barca. Ei, vai com a porra, vai te fuder, maluco. Vai te fuder, maluco.
You will find her and bring her to me.
Que filha da puta, man.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army.
Saltos todos, filho da puta, man.
Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Bem, está fixe. Vou ter que ir buscar a filha do Imperador. A puta da filha.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
Need not bother.
Mas vais mudar as minhas armas ou não?
And it's past noon. Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elangar. Not only am I making weight here like some...
A deserter from the sky.
A tinter.
One false move and we regret it.
Guild? Difference. I demand...
Calm down. The Emperor demands silence. The gentleman will disturb his heart.
Ah, fala de jogo, filha da puta.
Ja, nein. Ratsliden nicht. Es tun, es ist sauer an nein fire.
Es ist sieht Epstadt. Finster nein Machte. Nein Kofup. Tete Take, nein Kalantne, es verlois sau.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Still worth trying.
Because?
Because there are few causes worth serving, even fewer men. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Caralho, deixa eu agora.
Some werebubs. See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Request till show evade.
It's for death.
Ei, anda lá, o filho da puta, leva-me para algum sítio rápido.
Go, foda-se. Bora.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yes, then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
Come on.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Puta.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it.
Foda-se.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad.
Ah.
The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't
Ih,
you
vou no meu
contact
gajo,
me?
não acredito nisto, foda-se.
Didn't even want to see me?
Ah, ia lá para dentro, foda-se.
A great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Toma puta, dá mais as
Guess
minhas
this
armas.
means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roam the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
É filha, estás boa.
Yes?
contra o gajo. Foda-se, não acredito nisto.
E outra vez, está-se a dar cutscenes.
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back
Vai,
safe and
mas
sound,
rápido.
as
Vai lá,
soon as possible.
Acaba.
Também.
Mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Civilization.
Niente mehr dentro.
Sweat.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Então vai ficar por aqui. Só fazer aqui um savezito. People, até amanhã, né?